Hello, welcome to Salt and Light Canning. I'm Jessica and this is my kitchen. I'm happy that you're here. Today I'm just going to do a really quick pickled garlic. I have some left over from one of those big bags you get like from Costco or food distribution center for like restaurants. So I don't want what's left in the bag to go bad. So in an effort to help me not have my garlic go bad in the fridge, I'm going to pickle it. So I'm starting out by making my brine. Here I have 8 cups of water. And to that, I'm going to add 8 cups of vinegar. You can use any kind of vinegar you like. This is just white distilled vinegar. Just whatever kind of vinegar you use, make sure that it is 5% acidity. I'm also going to add 8 teaspoons of sugar and 8 teaspoons of, this is kosher salt, or you could use pickling salt. Some people use like pink Himalayan salt or Celtic salt. You just want to make sure whatever salt that you're using doesn't have iodine in it, so not iodized table salt. I'm going to put this on the stove just long enough for my salt and my sugar to dissolve. And I'll be back when I'm putting garlic in jars. I've just rinsed my garlic and I'm cutting off any little hard bits and I'm just putting it in jars. Pickling garlic's super easy. It's just garlic and brine in a jar, but then you can use it and cook with it just like you do the garlic that you buy, the minced garlic in a jar. It's really not that much different, other than here I have whole cloves of garlic. Now my daughter really enjoys just eating pickled garlic and it tastes good, you know. It's good for you. Garlic's very good for you. It's good for your immune system. It's good for your heart. And there are lots of other ways that you can pickle garlic or preserve garlic. You do not have to pickle it. You can dehydrate it. I'm just not the biggest fan of the smell of dehydrating garlic or onions through my house, so I don't tend to do that. You can freeze it either in cloves or minced. Just freeze it and put it in a freezer bag in your freezer. I've seen people make like a garlic oil and freeze it in ice cube trays. So there are lots and lots of ways to preserve garlic. This is just a way that I like to preserve garlic, but please do what works for you. I'm just gonna keep filling my jars and I'll be back when I'm adding the brine. All right, I have garlic in all of my jars, and now I'm going to fill with the brine we made. Now, garlic is kind of finicky, and sometimes when you pickle garlic, it turns blue. If that happens, don't worry. It's just an enzyme in the garlic that turns blue. It's not poisonous or anything. You didn't break it. It's just what garlic does, okay? So don't worry about it. That's why we added a little sugar to help prevent that, but sometimes it does it anyway. I'm going to do my best to debubble here. Then I'm going to clean the rim of my jar with a little vinegar. Please clean the rim of your jar however you do that. Line up the lid just to finger tight. So pretty. I'll do my next jar. Now you could add spices. I've done dill and pickling spice before in the garlic, and that tastes good. I'm just doing plain pickled garlic this time because it's easier for me to use in recipes, but please do what you want to do. I've done a sweet pickled garlic before with a sweet pickle brine. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do that. The garlic itself is pretty sweet once it's pickled, so, but you do you. I'm just going to keep filling my jars, and I will pour whatever leftover brine I have into another jar and probably process that. I save my brine for when I don't have a lot of time with things coming in the garden and I need to be able to just preserve something really quick, or in case I ever don't make enough brine, then I have some already ready to go. For anybody who's never tried canning, this is a really easy way to get started. Just go buy yourself a bag of garlic, put it in jars, and add some brine. All right, I'm going to get my canner out and I'll be back when I'm putting these in the canner. Well, my canner is full. I have my 6 jars of garlic and 3 jars of brine. It has water covering all of the lids, and I added a splash of vinegar. So I'm going to turn the stove on. I'm going to bring this to a boil. I'm going to let it process at a boil for about 10 minutes. I'll be back when I'm taking this out of the canner. Well, my timer went off and we turned everything off and we took the lid off and we just let it sit for a couple of minutes, and now I'm going to take them out. So pretty! Pickling your garlic really is just a wonderful way to preserve, especially if you get one of those big bags of garlic and you don't know what to do with all of it. Let me know if you give this a try. Let me know what you're canning. I'd love to hear from you. Be so blessed. Know that you're loved. And be a blessing to someone else. I'll see you in the next video.